In this video, I'm going to share 2 examples from major movies that Mr. Miller provides in his book. These examples show how all great stories and movies also mirror the 7 steps in the STORYBRAND framework. I am also including a brief introduction on how Mr. Miller recommends you use these steps in your business. And here are his 7 steps. 1. A character. 2. Who has a problem. 3. And meets a guide. 4. Who gives them a plan. 5. And calls them to action. 6. That ends in success. And 7. Helps them avoid failure. The first example is from The Hunger Games. So the character in the story is Katniss Everdeen. Her problem is she must fight to the death in the Hunger Games. Her guide is Haymitch. Now, he's won the Hunger Games in the past. He gives her a plan, and he really provides the plan to win over the public and gain more sponsors so she will have more resources in the game. Her call to action is competing in the Hunger Games. Ends in success. So Katniss lives and District 12 rejoices. The next one is that they understand the alternative, what could happen, helps her avoid failure. If she didn't win, she would die and District 12 would be destroyed. As you can see, The Hunger Games fits perfectly into the STORYBRAND framework. The second example from the book is the movie Star Wars: A New Hope. The main character is Luke Skywalker, and right at the beginning of the movie we see the tragedy of his aunt and uncle being murdered. So his problem is that he has to learn to become a Jedi. He then meets his guide, which is Obi-Wan Kenobi, a Jedi Master. Obi-Wan gives him a plan, and the plan is really teaching Luke to trust the Force. The call to action in this is he goes to defeat the Empire. 6 would be that it ends in success, so the rebellion avoids defeat. Alternatively, if they didn't, the rebellion would be crushed, and that's how he helps him avoid failure. Both The Hunger Games and Star Wars are among the largest movie franchises in history, because their stories speak to the audience in a way that holds their attention. Now ask yourself, does your business do that? Does your website, marketing materials, messaging make your customer the hero and your company as the guide? If not, you're doing it wrong. Building a story brand teaches businesses how to keep your prospects and customers' attention. So in every story, to make sure it's working, there are 3 crucial questions an audience must be able to answer. If they cannot do this, the story is not fully developed. So these 3 crucial questions that Mr. Miller shares is, what does the hero want? Number 2, who or what is opposing the hero from getting what they want? And number 3, what will the hero's life look like if they don't get what they want? So one key rule in the book is that when you're editing a story or your marketing materials, but in the case of above with the movies, if you're editing a movie or a story, is anything that does not serve the plot must go. With that said, in every line of copy you write, you are either serving your customer's story or leading them into confusion. Mr. Miller takes the 3 crucial rules and applies them to your business. Does your marketing pass the test? Can a visitor who comes to your website answer these questions in only a few seconds? What do you offer? How will it make their life better? And what do they need to do to buy it? If you don't think they can answer those questions from a quick visit to your website, I would recommend you buy the book, Building a Story Brand, to take a deeper dive into the lessons provided in the book. If you like this, please visit my YouTube channel at WhyBuyFromYou for upcoming more in-depth reviews on this book and other books that focus on sales and marketing success.